Alrighty guys, so we're back with some more Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and we're going into the 20th and final story mission to finish this out and beat the game. Now,
Is that?
I might come back later to get Tarago and Ganon unlocked as playable characters, but probably not, because If this was my first playthrough, I definitely would, but because this is playthrough 2, probably not. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this finale.
Trust beneath my heel. That is my fate.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Through their perseverance, Link and the others overcame the monsters who had been revived by the Blood Moon, thus clearing the way to Hyrule Castle. Before them, their final confrontation awaited. This battle that would determine the fate of all Hyrule.
We're gonna kick his ass, both Astor and Ganon. Okay, so let's see. That might be okay. There's black bar on the top. That's new. Come on, load. There we go. Alright, alright. I think that's okay. And we got the Dream Team. We got Link. We got Hestu. We got Maz Koshia. And then we have Zelda because she's mandatory. Which is unfortunate because if I didn't have to use Zelda, I would have Mipha. But it also does make sense for narrative reasons. Defeat Aster, defeat Harbinger Ganon. And then they will fusion Ha merge into one. And when they merge, they will be the Calamity. And then we'll have to kick its ass. Because Ganon's always got a human host. Well, I don't know about always, but a lot. Hey, buddies. Defeat the Stalnox and his Stalmoblins. Bad Moblin. Get away from me. It sucks, because, like, right now, I have a really strong itch to replay the Mass Effect trilogy, but I also feel like that if I replay the trilogy, I should record it, because why play a game that I love and not put it on the channel? But it's also hard because that trilogy's long enough that if I do it as a Let's Play, literally, the Legendary Edition will come out before my playthrough was even done. And therefore, even though the itch is strong, I think I need to not scratch it. I turned around and... maybe not, actually. Where am I going? Yeah, I do have to go outside and down the stairs. This location is... It's small, but it's multi-layered, and therefore it's kind of easy to get lost. Daruk, Urbosa, Mipha, Rivali... Guys... we don't need all four of the champions just standing on the map in one place doing nothing. And I can't direct them because they're not part of my active team. They were probably just waiting for me to get to him, honestly. Yeah, see, like, over where Hestu is where I need to go. What the fuck? Now I'm back... Guys. Oh, okay. Wait, but isn't that blocked off by Malice? It is. How the fuck do I get over there? Hestu, how'd you get there? You know what? Link. Go to Waterblight Ganon, Link. Ah, Thunderblight. The most powerful character on my team fighting the most powerful Blight. I wouldn't have it any other way. Get up, Hestu. It's time to kick ass. Ha! My power might be sound, and yours is light, so you'd think you'd have an advantage, but I'm gonna kick your ass anyway, Thunderblight. Just from above! Ha ha! Shoot that cuddly! Yeah! Yeah! Stasis? I said stasis, but I meant magnesis, and I hit the button for magnesis. Fuck him up, Hestu. Oh boy, some camera shenanigans. I can't see me. It's because I was right up against the wall. Because it's one of those things where, like, technically the camera goes behind your character, and therefore, it's hard to see you when there's a wall there. Alright, next victim. Fuck him up, Hestu. Link? Why aren't you at... Why didn't you go to Fireblight Ganon? Maybe he's right through the door. If so, you're close enough. Yep, hey buddy. Oh, Waterblight. Whatever. Wow, there's a lot of people here fighting him. And they damaged him a little bit, I guess. The Korok Man brings the pain. Aerial strike. Drop the nuke. Drop the nuke. Boosh. It does so much damage because I'm so big and chunky and fat and cute and cuddly. Yeah! Stasis. The hands of time are mine to control. Let's finish him off, boys! I'm a helicopter. All right, I'm very close to it, except I think it's high. I think it's above me.
Now.
What are you going on about, Astor? I need to get over to, like, yeah. See, because every time you defeat one of the Blights, some of the mouths that's on the map despawns. Because, like, now the path that was over on the left that led to that guy is gone. So you must have to beat them in a specific order. Let's get him, Koshia. Zelda's here? Okay. Yeah, destroy that stagger gauge. Hammer of justice! You have failed your training, Waterblight Ganon. I know it would be really, really weird. It's one of those things where, like, all of the blights except for Thunderblight are big enough that it would be really hard to do. But, if as part of DLC they made it so that all 4 of the blights were playable characters, obviously it wouldn't be canon. It would just be like, replay levels you've already beat one of them and kick all the ass. But that would be really cool, and I would definitely pop out at that announcement. Okay, Link is fighting a Guardian. Yeah, because he's not at Fireblight, but he's close. Weak point smash! Done. Alright, this thing's basically dead. Hacking through bokoblins.
300 KOs.
Daruk and Urbosa are here. Okay. Oh wow, they actually did a lot of damage to him. But then again, he is the last blight that I'm fighting, so they've probably been wailing on him for like 3 or 4 minutes, or maybe even the entire time I've been in the battle. Maybe next time, Fireblight. He's still got a decent amount of health left, I know, but we got him. He done.
Be gone!
Defeat Aster and Harbinger Ganon. Consider it done. They don't stand a chance. Which one? Aster? Okay. Sup, Asti? Squee! Oh shit, it's me! My worst enemy is myself. He's got the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield. That's cheating. Get out of here, you. Oh, cool. Hestu's in here to help me out. King Rome and their allies have appeared. Cool. I would assume that his allies are Hylian forces, and it makes sense that he wouldn't be on the battle the entire time. That being said, with this battle, it was literally like, you have to use Link and Zelda, but the other two can be anyone. So I could have, if I wanted to, I could have been playing as King Rome. And for that reason, that makes it a little weird that he wasn't here the entire time. You know what? I'm tired of your shit, Aster. I know you're almost dead, and that we don't need to do this, but go away. No, you're gonna get your ass kicked, fool. You are getting your ass kicked. And that train ain't gonna stop. It doesn't matter if you get a buff. Defeat Harbinger Ganon. Alright, Maz. time for Mass Koshia! Oh, he gets a cutscene. He is technically a new enemy to this level. Even if it's just, you know, Terrico of the present possessed with the malice. And I guess the spirit again. And he's got some guardian weapons. Get out of here. Yeah, he's one of the weakest enemies in the entire game because he's super easy to stun. He's super easy to stun. His weak point gauge drains very quick, and whenever he does and he really likes to use exactly that spinning move. Like whenever it's like stasis room time, the answer is almost always. Whenever it's Sheikah room time, the answer is almost always stasis. Just like that, you're done, son.
Harbinger Ganon bitched out. Success!
Alright, back to Dinky.
Dun 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 dun!
It's time to make our way up to the fucking throne room now. The place where Ganon is in Breath of the Wild Classic. Isn't there... This is where I came in, so it must be on this side. That doesn't actually connect. Oh yeah, because there's a bunch of dead shit that's blocking the path. Okay. We have to go through on the other side. Okay, Rome. I ran right past, yeah. Over here's where I have to go. It's the only way through. Most because of like rubble and shit, basically. Boosh! Man, my Link's level 92. What's crazy is that I didn't... It's weird, like, I didn't grind in quotes, but I did grind. Like, what I mean is, did I play side missions? Yes. Did I do shit that I didn't need to do to beat the game? Yes. However, did I replay, like, a mission or two over and over again just to get experience in rupees? No. Because it's literally like, I beat a story mission, then it unlocks new side quests, then I do all the side quests that are available, and then I proceed the story content. And in fact, this mission is the first time ever in the entire playthrough where I started the story mission without beating all the side content, just because it's like, my team is like, because Link's in the 90s and everyone else, even the ones I'm not using, are in the 70s, and the simple truth is that's strong enough to beat the game easily. So it would have just been gratuitous. And, yeah.
How? The great Calamity Ganon.
So yeah, basically like,
Me.
I've got like 70 hours of playtime just in this file.
It cannot be! Hear me, Calamity Ganon! It's time for you to devour.
And I've done like 250, I think. It says at the beginning of the episode. It says in the corner how many I did. Bye-bye. Maybe next time. It's okay, Link. She knows how to fight now. Boosh! Terrible! He's like, oh, fuck.
Calamity Ganon.
Humanity incarnate, because he's like malice incarnate or something. And that makes sense though, because like remember, because Harbinger Ganon is past Terrico. Even though him time traveling did technically make it separate timelines, so in a way that it both is and isn't him. But it makes enough sense because it is technically his past self that just became the Calamity. Alright, let's kick this fool's ass! I think she might have to have a flashback first, but... No, maybe not.
Defeat evil Terrico.
Yeah. Maybe next time, buddy. He's dead! My son! It's like, the game should be rated M just for this. It's like if the second season of Mandalorian ended with them just killing Grogu. That's basically what they just did. No, you're dead. No beat booping. No Zelda's lullaby. No happy. Only dead. Oh, her tear fell on him. He's gonna be just fine. Time for a flashback. Good job, Baby Z. And then I used science to create life. Crackle.
Mother, look!
See, and that's just it, because, like, I know, I've seen people asking, like, why doesn't she remember this, and why did it take her so long? And I think it's a combination of two things. One is that, for me, from the age of 9 and forward, I vividly remember my life, but before that, I just remember, like, a couple key events from each year, basically. And for that reason, because she's clearly, like, a toddler here, the concept of her not remembering it makes sense, but also, it's a traumatic event for her, because what happened, because, like, her mother died, she built Terrico to cope with it, and then Rome took him away. And because of that, like, it's definitely a traumatic event for Zelda, so for her mind to have, like, mentally blocked it out for her own mental well-being, totally makes sense. The squad! God, Mipha, you are so much smaller than Sidon. I mean, then the same is true when it comes to Riju and Urbosa, but just the difference is that, like, Riju and Mipha are both small, whereas Urbosa's normal and Sidon's giant.
For all those harmed and slain.
It's time to go kick that Ganon fool in the nuts!
This is where you fall.
Oh, she's all angry. Nobody kills my son!
Bum bum bum.
Huh. That's kind of a big space with nothing in it. Alright, Ganon.
Crackoon.
Yeah, see, and like, it's like, this is gonna be a long finale just because since it's the finale, they got lots of cutscenes. Which is fine. I do think at this point, though, that Each Step Like Thunder is probably the longest episode of the Let's Play. Alright, so he's invincible and we can't hurt him, so just do everything we can to not get hit. Yeah, he's got a health bar, but we can't hurt him yet. Don't let him hit you guys. You just gotta kick his ass with your light shit. Ceiling power. And it's crazy though, because like maybe zapping his ass with the Divine Beast would probably work, but because all of the champions are in the battlefield just fighting him with their weapons and shit, no way to make the Divine Beast fire. So damn, so much strength, Link. He's like, my mommy needs me! Yeah, get up! Mommy needs me! I'll save you, mommy! Here I come! Tactical nuke Terrico! Ah! Yahoo! Yeet! Karboosh! Fuck your berry again. Now we can kick this fool's ass. Pick that shit up, we'll need that. Good. I'm not sure where the fuck you're gonna put it. I mean, maybe she'll literally just hold it in her hand the entire fight.
It's time to end this.
Indeed.
Boom! Blow him up!
Mega laser! Boom! Weak point smash! Yaha!
The power of Koroks compels you.
Yeah! Cool. Like, I knew that when he got the half health, we were going to get a cutscene that sent us through the floor into the Breath of the Wild room. However, what I didn't know is if it would wall my damage and be like, okay, he did get the half of his health back yet. So kind of. Like, it did let me put him below half, but then he went back to half. Woohoo! Da 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 da!
Sonic Doom!
Yeah, Poopy Tree Man, defeat Calamity. I'm gonna save the world!
Boom! Bombardment!
Also, just like, I've got all these wizard rods, which I could have used to just like obliterate him and make the fight even easier. But, nah.
Seal!
Come on, Hestu, seal the Calamity. Seal him away, Hestu.
Hestu judges your soul and deems you unworthy of life.
Good job, Hestu. No, that's not quite what happened.
Little guy! Don't screw this up!
Seal him away!
Maybe next time, Ganon. Nah, you done. You can't punch through that shit. If you weren't an entity of darkness, maybe. Like, but because you are, nah. It's one of those things where it's like, the Calamity Ganon is more powerful than Zelda, and it scales higher than her. And what I mean by that is like, if you had Calamity Ganon fight every fictional character in existence, and if you had Zelda fight every fictional character in existence, Calamity Ganon would get more wins. But she can beat him because she's a hard counter to him. It's over. Link's like, alright, time to score. And she's like, yeah. As soon as the credits roll and we're off screen, you score. He's like, nice, I'm gonna score. And now, obviously, like, personally, when it comes to Breath of the Wild 2, what I am expecting is branching timeline. In other words, I think that this game created a new Breath of the Wild timeline, and that Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be a sequel to Breath of the Wild 1. So basically, like, one timeline is Breath of the Wild 1 and 2, and another timeline is this. That's what I'm expecting. However, if I am wrong about that, and that they're on some shit where, like, this time travel edited the primary Breath of the Wild timeline, and that therefore Breath of the Wild 2 is a sequel to Age of Calamity, timeline-wise, I'll be completely okay with that, even though it's not what I'm expecting. What is interesting, though, is that, like, 100 years from now in Breath of the Wild, like, the reason why Link was alive was because he was in the Shrine of Resurrection for the 100 years. In other words, if Link doesn't go into the Shrine of Resurrection, he'll be like Impa old in 100 years, right? Which means that if Breath of the Wild 2 is a sequel to this ending as opposed to the Everyone Dies ending, well, then it would probably, I don't know how they do that, because I guess that on its own would probably confirm that it's not, unless, however, I guess it is also possible that, like, they could be on some shit of, like, because it's a timeline rewrite, in this theoretical scenario, that Breath of the Wild 2 is set at an earlier point in the timeline, in the new timeline, than Breath of the Wild 1 was in the original timeline. Basically, the real point is that I am excited for Breath of the Wild 2, and that because of what this game did, the list of potential possibilities of what the game could be is a lot bigger and longer than it was before this game came out. So anyway, I do want to see if what we unlock on the map. 8% EXP, that's kind of weird. Okay. I guess that, no, that actually does make sense, because with 8%, because that means that now the three best ones are like 10, 8, and 7. So instead of 22%, that's 25%. So that actually does make sense. That actually took us to the main menu, not just to the map. Boop. Oh. Okay, so first of all, there is a little house with an arrow. So that should be, because right now I have level 25 weapons, and that should be level 30. Then obviously, all of the Terrico missions, if you beat all of those and get 50 Terrico parts, which is basically just beat a specific combination of missions, then we get Terrico as a playable character. So yeah, see, so basically, like, some of them are, like, for example, if I trade these, I get 2 Terrico parts, and a lot of them come from that, but there are also some that come from battles, like, like this, like beating this battle will give me 1 Terrico part. So basically just completing everything that gives Terrico parts will allow you to have Terrico return and play as him, and that's cool. And then, in addition to that, this right here, no. It's not that right there. Let's see. Blacksmith. Okay, this. This is another 5 weapon levels, so now we could have level 30 weapons instead of level 25.
For once, you've done well.
It's weird that, like... That's so weird that it's like, yeah, like, beating the game allows you to make the Sheikah slate better for... That's... okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. And all of the plus upgrades, so I can also make all of my runes cool down even faster. That's really nice. And then... Makes it really easy. Oh, and the bananas one too, right? Isn't there? Yeah, because it's like, we can trade bananas for rupees, and it's like twice as good as the normal sell rate. So that's good for if you want to get rupees. And then there's also, it looks like that every single divine, all 4 of the divine beasts have, let's see, there's the lizard, and then here's the bird, there's the camel. I am not seeing... Oh, there's Ruta. Yeah, so every single one of the Divine Beasts does have 1 more mission. Cool. So that's... that's... Each one gets 2 uses in the story and 3 uses in side quests. Okay. Cool. So, you know what, real quick, let's start by just getting all the Terrico ones that are available. I'm not going to be able to just get them right now, partially because, as you can see, there are some Terricos that are not flashing, where I don't have the resources, and then there's also some Terricos where, and then there's also some where, I would have to beat, like, a mission. It's so weird that Eventide Island is just a Terrico part. Because they really could have had, like, a really hard challenge there. But nope. Actually, maybe it is really hard. Like,
Well done, my friend.
what's it actually do? What do we... It gives us 5 parts, and... Oh, but the actual resources for it are pretty reasonable. Cool. Has to enhanced ability. What's it do? The number of Koroks that appear has been increased. Oh, fuck yeah.
Huh?
Oh, okay. I do want to just get all the upgrades that are available real quick before I cut off, so... The length of my lightning gauge has been double... Woo! That technically means it takes twice as long to fill it, but that also does mean that it's twice as good when it max. So, yeah.
Look at that. I am proof
Um,
of perfection.
So I guess at this point, I'll just say, to anyone that's still here, thank you so very much for watching. Now, there probably won't be, just because this is, at this point I know that the first 8 parts of this are out on YouTube, currently, and it's very much so been one of those series that just gets like 1 or 2 views each, and honestly, I would imagine that both of those people are probably like clicking on it, watching for 10 seconds, and be like, nah. Because right now, ever since my channel rebirthed, Ruby has done okay, and then the Hell of a Boss content is doing amazing. And at this point, like, almost all of my views, subscribers, and watch time comes from that. And it's like, obviously, I'm really glad that I've got something that people like. But I definitely would appreciate people watching the other content I make. Oh, cool, that was a segment. 40 frogs. Yeah.
Good going.
Lizalfos mask. Ah, another one! It never stops! 10 monster extract. Okay, so I can trade those supplies for monster extract infinitely there, I guess. I wonder why it's not a leaf symbol then. Really? I can already scan for 6 things at once. Why would I need more? And it's probably... What's funny is that it's probably another 3. So like, yeah, you can scan for like 9 things at once, which is way more than you'd ever need, but you can do it. Oh, I didn't even trade any of my bananas. Alright, just a couple more. Because we got this house, we got the Zelda, and then there's some Teba shit. What's your enhanced Sheikah Slate ability?
I've done it.
Your Sheikah runes have been... Okay. Cool, I guess. Just probably just to try to make it... Because, like, the bow is so much better, so it's probably just like... if you want to use the Sheikah runes and have it be viable, you can.
I have further to say.
Man, I'm looking forward to playing those Divine Beast missions, because those are so much fun.
A commendable achievement.
Maybe I do that as its own special video just for shits and giggles, but probably not. We'll see. Alright, no more flashing. So, yeah. Also, everyone's going to disagree with this, but that's okay because no one's here watching. But, I think that this game's better than Breath of the Wild. I really, genuinely do. And, yeah. You know what? Just as a test, if you are watching this point in the video, just leave a comment on the video that says, fuck you. 2 words, a space, and all caps. Because if you do that, I'll know that you made it to this part of the video and that you're a dedicated viewer. And I know that you're going to want to say that after me saying that this game's better than Breath of the Wild. So anyway, that's all I got to say for now. I've rambled on long enough. And it's one of those things where, like, I really padded out this ending and I'm making it way longer than it needs to be, just because, long story short, this game is over, but I don't want this game to be over, but it is over because there is nothing else to show. So, goodbye.